Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I started videotaping, and because I didn't see the numbers, I stopped it. So, luckily, no cards were pulled, and I can see that a video is actually being made. We're going to keep it moving. We're doing the inner child reading. And I'm down there because it is late in my neck of the woods. It might be midnight. I don't know what time it is. No, not yet. 11:22. Let's see what our inner child has to say. Can I have a message? All right. Somebody's getting their wheel of fortune. But let's see first. Yeah. Lovers. Wheel of fortune. All right. Yay. A good card. Hallelujah. In this deck, let's see if it says anything different. I'm not reading the story. I just want to go into the meaning. It's about love. When this card appears in your reading, a deep spiritual initiation or union may be taking place. Realize that each person has a feminine and masculine balance, and that it is now time for you to bring these inner components into a state of balance and equilibrium. Hansel is a symbol of the animus, the wind, the spirit, and male energy. Gretel signifies the anima, the soul, nurturing, and female energy. Together, hand in hand, their rapport indicates a preliminary form of divine marriage. Meditate on the beauty of these two children inspiring each other, and remember that they reflect the lost love of their parents who have been worn down by the rigors of life. The spiritual embrace, the romantic touch, the heart-centered gaze can allow you to re-experience the riches of unconditional love. And we are in Gemini season, which is interesting. So, just reading that, you're reflecting the lost love of your parents. So a lot of you, if you're like me, because I can relate to this, you're getting with somebody who inspires you in many ways, and you know, people, it's not always verbal, it's action. If you really tune into whoever you're in union with, they show you how much they love you in actions. They don't always have to speak. Whereas when you were a child, you might not have received that. You might not have even heard a "I love you" or "I care about you," or a hug or an embrace, a smile. A lot of you grew up in homes where the parents was just barely just thankful that they was able to wake up in the morning and go to work, come home, and then they might have, been dealing with substances, mental or other abuses of any type. But this inner child reading is stating that somebody is looking at a divine union, which is really exciting. And I never read that part about the masculine and feminine energy in that card in that deck like that. We're going to go to the questions now. Your questions you should ask yourself: have I found a balance within regarding the male and female aspects of myself? So have you, because a lot of, people going to get offended, but a lot of female are very masculine. And it's not by their own fault. They've been put in positions where they had to take action and do things. And so when they get around men, they don't know how to shut it off. And a man is not going to go for that. But if you are with your person, they will be unless you chase them off, they can be patient enough to help you balance out your masculine and feminine energies. And the same for men. Men may have been pampered or spoiled or allowed to do whatever they want. So their energy is more feminine. And so, if they get with the right feminine, they'll help them straighten themselves out, use more of their masculine energy to balance themselves out. So that's something someone else may need to take into account when they do their inner work. Next question: do I take the time to distinguish between idolized love and romantic fantasy and a mature and masterful understanding of love? Now that's a deep one. Because if you watch the movies or the TVs and all this other stuff, they show you all that stuff there. And it look nice, but is that happening in your real life? Be honest. Last question: what can I do to master my relationships and bring harmony into them? That's the question right there. What do you need to do to master your relationships and bring harmony into them? So that you're not too masculine or too feminine, you're balanced. Because, I want to say this. We don't, how do I say this? Because I can say this for myself for a while. Before I got on this journey, I just knew everybody could see the same thing I saw. I would read and I would see something, and people would look at me like I was crazy, and I didn't understand that. But I do now. Every individual has their own perspective on their life. They're not going to have your perspective. They're going to have their own perspective. They're not going to see things the same way you do because they're not you. They weren't raised in your house, in your family. And even if they were raised in your family, they still might not see your family don't see things the way you do. Oh. So we need to be a little more understanding of that when we deal with others. They're not going to see that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. That is true. That's a funny book, but it's the truth. Everybody is their own individual universe. On a big universe. We're all on Earth, which is one big circle. And then we walk around and we're individual miniature versions of that big circle. So when you are with people, you need to take the time to give them a little grace. Now, I guess I will pull. Because I may do another reading. I'm yawning, but I don't know if I'm doing another reading. We'll see. is this? With this Lenormand deck, I see new cards, and I don't know them. It's on the bottom. It's a book. Oh, it's the Book of Knowledge. All right. Can I have a card for Hansel and Gretel, lovers? Ooh, Tree of Life. All right. Somebody's on their path. And on their path, there were rats. Be careful. The scythe, you're cutting out some stuff. I think this is the house. Let me make sure. Yes, I am your family and your base, your ground and your home. I give you stability and comfort. I am your living arrangement and environment. I am what surrounds you and your state. The cards around me will give you signs on my present state or what the future would dictate. So, a lot of you are dealing with your family lineage, Tree of Life, Kabbalah energy, and you're cutting out some things. You're cutting out things that may have to do with your home life as a child. So you're maybe cutting out some beliefs, that no longer resonate with you. You are no longer in alignment with them. And you're doing that because you're getting in alignment with someone else. So when you get with someone else, you both come in and they have their ways, you have your ways, and then you have to get rid of some ways, and then you two merge. And I think that's what this is about. Can I have one more? Never seen this one before. I mean, I looked at all the cards, but I've never pulled it in a reading. Looks like, let me get to it first before I say. Coffin, yes. You're putting an ending to some things. I am the painful change and transition. You will feel me through your body, your mind, and certainly wallet. Depression, loss, and bankruptcy are my specialties. I am sickness and bed rest. I am all endings and sometimes death. So you're cutting some things, you're ending some things. I don't see this in a negative light. Okay, what's this on the bottom? I don't know. We'll keep going because they're saying this is the cross, and it's saying about grief. But I don't see it that way. I see this as the divine watching over you. But there is death here, so an ending. So whatever you're cutting out, I can say it this way: whatever you're cutting out is going to be painful. It's going to be painful because it's something that you've been resonating with for so long. Now I'm going to clarify these because I want to be for sure. Can I have this is about a false person. There's something on your journey, your tree of life, that you're cutting out. You're cutting out false people. You're cutting them off, and you're ending things with false people, and it's gonna be sadness. That's what that cross is coming in at. Inner child. Somebody is doing the work. And by going within, dealing with your inner child, it's going to give you a new beginning. Inner child or new beginning. And a lot of you have made petitions. If you did like me, that last reading that I did, you got to make a petition to the highest court, spiritual court. Now, some of you may be going to the real court. But if you went to the spiritual court and made your petition, this is why this is happening. People who were stealing from you energetically, and it could be family, friends, the community, they're getting sliced out. Remember, this is the energy of the Sagittarius moon. Good karma gets good things and bad karma gets ended. Can I have another card? Can't make it up. Slice and dice. Somebody getting the boot. It's a false person getting the boot. It's a change. Cannot make this up. I don't really. Somebody made a comment. I heard it. I didn't see it. That said that I make this stuff up. No, I don't. I don't. Last card. Wow. False person. When they get cut off, this is going to be their fate. They're getting the bad karma because they was putting out bad karma. Fell on the floor. Let me see if this. Well, it looks like it's upside down. It is. Yep. Can't make it up. Something has ended. Somebody is no longer the privileged lady. And they are in despair. I just deal with it, this inner child card. This message is for somebody. There is somebody that's going to be in despair because they've been cut off. But you all have been doing the work. You're looking at your family lineage, on your life journey. You're doing your inner child work. It's allowing you to have new beginnings in your life. You're learning when you need to cut people all out of your life that should not be in your life. You're ending things with people who thought that they were privileged. These could be two different people too now. It could be, however you get down. I'm just the messenger. I'm just giving the message. Let's get some tarot into this. There's victory there. And whatever you got going on. Can't make it up. Here's Six of Cups again. This is memories. This is the past. This is childhood. And there's two little kids there. Soulmate energy. There's a balance here. There's Sagittarius, and we're under the Sagittarius moon. There is some type of balance. You're balancing something from your past that could have been very confusing. It could have been very messy. And because you're balancing out those energies that were old, you're going to have options now. You're going to have choices. But you need to be careful. Where is that snake? There's that snake there. You need to be careful. And there's a spider in here too, but that could be a ladybug, which is good luck. Wow. Queen of Wands is trying to slide off, but I'm not taking it. Can I have a message? Three of Cups. Reunions. Celebrations. Now, I see these masks here. I'm hoping nobody's wearing them. He is a mask for him and it's a mask for her. But it's under the death, so that's ending that whatever that fakeness is. So somebody's going to be revealing who they are, and you're balancing things out because you're cutting, slicing and dicing. A lot of emotions here. You're balancing things out because you are realigning with your heart chakra. You know, what I was saying in the past readings, that a lot of us were dealing with issues with our heart chakra. Things were done to us in the past that put us in a tampered energy. I think I do want to do another reading because I won't really get into it too much, but I was watching a different reader, and he was talking about how when you're being spiritually attacked, how it resonates in your body. Now, you know, I'm not making stuff up, but what I feel is I'll say for this reading, if you are constantly holding your back, having back pain, it's your kidneys. Your kidneys are trying, you are trying, you know, kidneys are used to clear your body of pollution. You filter things, and it comes out via your kidneys. But if you are being spiritually attacked, you know, the evil eye and all this crap being sent to you, and you know, when you get an overload of that energy, your body can't always process it, and that's when you know, you're trying to filter out those energies. It affects your kidneys, and most people, they find themselves touching their back, and that's part of what it is. You're being spiritually attacked, and your kidneys cannot fully filter out those energies. And that, you know, that's why we always, you know, if you hear a reader say you need to clear your energy, I am understanding that now. That's why you need to clear your energy, because these people send a whole bunch of stuff. You know, there's a lot of people that are hurting, and they're hurting, and they get mad when they see you winning. But that's not our fault. But you know, you just have to continue to keep clearing yourself, and you'll get these new emotional beginnings. Can I have another card, please? There we go, because it kept trying to come, but I didn't know. Two of Coins. You're balancing out the things that happened to you in your childhood. It's right under the Six of Cups. You're balancing out your childhood energies. You're balancing out, pentacle wise, what you had. You're making sense of it. Now that's interesting. These pentacles don't look like the pentacles that was in my dream, where it was upside down, which is really good. And they have cycles on them, circles, continuous circles. So these are cycles where you're going to be balanced as you clear the energies. And this is because of judgment, the judgment toward this fake person that was keeping you off balance. You know, normally you see this and they not balanced, but those pentacles are balanced. And actually, that person is naked. So they're in their true identity. They're not hiding. They're being who they truly are. And that's from the divine. That's a bigger pentacle that's going to come their way because they know how to balance these. Can I have another card, please? Okay. King of Swords. There is clarity about this false person. Now, some people say that the King of Swords is a judge. Definitely someone of high stature. And there was a decision made about this person being in the Palace of Coins. So this could be the same person because they're no longer privileged. King of Cups. Intuitively, that heart, this person's heart is no longer with that privileged lady. So you have two kings here. So, you know, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, there's judgment there. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you're clear, and that decision you're made is balanced. And you're no longer, that person is no longer your King of Cups partner. Whatever this Three of Cups was is not going to be with this person, whoever that person was. This is the judgment. This is the judgment because the will is in let me pull it. It's right here. The Wheel of Fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a 10. Somebody's facing judgment. They're facing judgment because of whatever they were doing under the moon cycle to a relationship. Can't make this up. Wow. It was a lot of wounding going on, and it was a lot of heartbreak going on. Tree of Life again, can't make this up. On your journey. But there is justice coming to you. And somebody is facing their karma. This is not you. This is the false people. A lot of people are in this energy because things have been cut off from them. This is their reality, their Five of Coins now. And this energy, because this is that slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding. They were lying, cheating, stealing, talking a lot of stuff. It's just they were doing too much. But your ancestors watched over you. I'm not going to keep going with that. I was not expecting those cards to come like that. Because we already have a lot of them already out here. What else? Angels. And then we're going to be done with this. I'm actually happy about this reading. Strength. It took a lot of strength to get to this. Loyalty. Delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. I keep hearing that song, Victory by the Clark Sisters. Every time I say that word, and I've already said it twice here. I'll pull one more. Okay, they want to give more. Seven of Wands, liberation, deliverance from enemies both visible and invisible. There are people that are sending you the bad juju, some you don't even know. but they getting their karma too. King of Swords, victory. That's the third time I'm saying victory. Grants victory and protection from lightning. Lightning to me means tower moments. So you got a lot here. This is a great reading. Nine of Cups is on the bottom. Healing preserves health and cures diseases. So a lot of you are healing some childhood wounds, and because you're healing the childhood wounds, you and your divine counterpart, it's allowing you and your divine counterpart to come together. If you decide to do so, if you choose, that's what you want to happen. You know, everybody doesn't want that to happen. All right. This was a great reading. I'm going to stop it here because I think I got enough energy in me to do one more reading before I go to bed tonight. I want to thank you all for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. And we're going to end for the night. I'm going to come back in a few minutes with a different reading. And I'll be back soon. Peace.